Hey, it's Chris from Dizzy Pig. Here, like sharing more tips of what I learned over the years of competing and cooking and teaching classes. I want to talk today about smoke, about using smoke as a spice. What is good smoke? How to get good smoke? It's a really important part of cooking over wood and charcoal. Is getting the right kind of smoke on your food. So I'm going to talk about some things. The first is whatever smoke is coming out of your cooker when the food's on it, that flavor is going on the food. It's on your shirt. When you go inside, it's not going away. So I think that's an important thing to remember, is whatever, if you smell something a little off coming out of your cooker, just take the food off of it and figure out why you're getting that smell. And I like to think about as two different kinds of smoke. Okay, you have wood smoke, which is the smoke that's created by the burning of the wood. And wood smoke is earthy and robust, and it's one of the last things that you taste. If you put too much, you really notice that even after 10 minutes, you're still tasting the smoke. So the wood smoke is an important part of cooking. It's also something that you have to keep in mind, in that it's strong and it's earthy and it's robust. Okay. Then there's something I call grill smoke, which is what you taste on a hamburger, and it's from the fat that's dripping on the coals and burning, and that creates a grill smoke flavor. That's totally different. That's not earthy or anything. It's more like lime juice. Okay, so grill smoke is the first thing that you taste. When you eat the food, it's sharp. It's right up front. You taste the grill smoke. And then as you move on, you taste the wood smoke. So it's like a journey. If you can get both of those kinds of smoke on your food, that's great. If you get too much wood smoke on your food, it's going to be the first thing you taste, and it's going to basically cover up everything else. So you're using it like a spice. That's like you just dumped a ton of cinnamon in there. And the wood smoke is all you're going to taste. And that's what we're looking for as barbecue competitors and barbecue like judges. We want the grill flavor to come up first, and then the smoke flavor to come on kind of like a G chord. Jang. So anyway, it was really important just to pay attention to the smell of the smoke that's coming out of the cooker. I have this egg going right now. I got a good hot fire in it. I like to start with a really hot fire, add the wood chunks right onto the hot coals, and then cover that up with charcoal, and then like set up your indirect. That way, like, the wood starts to dry out right away, because it's not going to start burning cleanly as soon as you put the wood in there. It takes some time. Now, I put these wood chunks on probably about 10 minutes ago, and you can see the smoke is still really thick. And if you smell it, it's strong. It's strong, like a little bit acrid, just because that wood is not burning cleanly yet. So right now, we're just going to wait and see how this smoke clears up. So it usually takes about a half hour on my egg or on a Kamado style cooker. Once you get that hot base of coals, put your chunks on, put your charcoal on. It's usually about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. It all depends on how moist the wood is, how big your chunks are. But I'm really looking for that sweet smell. It almost turned to where it has a blue haze to it. And like, that's an indicator that it's probably just about right there. And it's a good idea to get your food on just as soon as you love that smoke. And what does it mean to have good smoke? I think if people are asking you what's on the cooker that smells delicious, that's good smoke. So just like a wet campfire and that thick smoke, you don't want it. So anyway, we're gonna wait for this to clean up. People ask a lot of times about the type of wood to use. And I'd say use your favorite. Like, I've known a lot of pit masters over the years, and I don't really know, have never met anyone that can really tell what kind of smoke is on the food. I think it's more important that your fire is burning cleanly. If you cook ribs one day with peach and you love them, use peach. I mean, in competitions, we wanted to be like consistent. So we used sassafras on our chicken. We used oak on our brisket. We used hickory on our pork shoulder, and I used applewood on our ribs. And we did well with it, so I just stuck with those kind of woods. If I didn't have that wood at that time, I wouldn't fret too much. I would just use a different kind of wood. So that's my spiel on wood. There's strong woods and there's mild woods. Alder and grapevine are on the mild side, where red oak and hickory and mesquite, which I don't use, it can be on the strong side. But even one of the milder woods, like alder and grapevine, you can still get a strong smoke if it's not burning completely. So I'm gonna check back in a little while after this smoke cleans up. It's still smelling a little bit strong. See you in a minute. All right, it's been about a half hour, and we got some beautiful smoke that's kind of trending towards a blue color now. You can see it right here. It's just about there. If you want a little bit of a stronger smoke flavor, you could go ahead and put it on now. I personally would wait for it to get just a little thinner, because, like I said, you just don't want to overwhelm. Not that many people are going to complain that there's not enough smoke flavor. You're going to get all the charcoal that's in there. That's going to provide a mild smoke flavor all the way through the cook. So you really don't have to pour the smoke to it for an extended period of time. That flavor is going to be on the meat, and it's going to be soaked up into the meat, and hopefully it's not the first thing that you taste when you put the barbecue in your mouth. So that's what I got on smoke. May your smoke be sweet, and trust your nose. If it smells good, it's going to taste good. Cheers.